Good morning, Mona Begi, Utkarsh. So, good morning, Mona, Utkarsh, and those who are in the pipeline. To them also. Hope both of you are fine. Utkarsh, how are you now? Are you fine? Alma, Saiba, also good morning. So, we will discuss about the. Is it visible? Appreciation is visible. Can you read this word? Appreciation versus depreciation. Okay, appreciation versus depreciation. Okay, now is it clear, Sahiba? Here I wrote appreciation. This side is depreciation. Okay, so we will discuss about the difference. We will discuss about the difference between appreciation and depreciation. Okay, appreciation and depreciation difference. Okay, be online with it. So point number one, when you talk about the appreciation and depreciation of share domestic INR. Appreciation and depreciation of INR only. Okay, first topic is INR. So we will talk about INR. Okay, appreciation of INR and depreciation of INR only. INR, your Indian rupees. Okay, about your Indian rupee. Clear? Topic is clear today? Okay. So next, in case of appreciation of rupee, appreciation of INR. So what does it mean in this situation? When it's going to appreciate. Earlier it was 75, now 70, equal to 1 USD. 1 USD. Appreciation means now you have to pay only 70 rupees to get 1 USD. For example, this is called appreciation of the domestic currency. Appreciation of INR. Okay, means you have to pay less to get $1. Earlier you paid 75 rupees. Earlier you paid 75 rupees to get $1. Now you are paying only 70 rupees. Are you paying less or more? Unmute your audio. Are you paying more or less? Less, Alma? Okay. Yes. So in this situation, there is a fall in exchange rate or rising. Fall in exchange rate. Fall in exchange rate. This sign for is a fall. Mona, Kesu means Kesu ऐसे बेटे हैं कैसे मतलब ऐसे बेटे 75 you paid earlier, now you are paying 70, saving 5 rupees straight forward. Okay, saving 5 rupees straight forward. You are paying 70 only. Earlier you paid, for example, last week you paid 75 rupees to get $1. Now you are paying only 70 rupees to get the same dollar, same USD. Okay, okay. I thought you are not getting it. No problem with it. So in this case, exchange rate will fall. Got it? So exchange rate will fall. When there is a fall in exchange rate, means Indian rupees will appreciate. Indian rupees will appreciate. Okay. Second point. Okay. Now we can also discuss about the cause. What is the cause for depreciation? Okay. What is the cause of the appreciation of the domestic currency? Appreciation of the domestic currency cause. So I said when yesterday we discussed about the demand and supply mechanism and its effect on the exchange rate. So first of all, if you talk about so appreciation of domestic means there is an increase in the demand for, keep in mind, rupee or you can say decrease in the demand for USD. These are the two situations. Okay, understood? Either there is an increase for the INR, which is why INR appreciates. On the other hand, we compare or we exchange INR with USD. Okay, so if the value of INR will increase, it means the value of USD will fall. Okay, one has to increase, another has to decrease. If there is a inverse relation is there, got it? So there is an inverse relation between the values of the two currencies. If one is increasing, another has to decrease. Simultaneously cannot. Okay, when you are talking about the two currencies of the world, clear? So this is about the demand. Now let us talk about the supply. Okay, the role of supply to determine the exchange rate. So please let me know, in this case, when there is an appreciation of the domestic currency, the supply of foreign currency, for example, the supply of USD will increase or decrease. Means there is a appreciation of the domestic currency because of increase or decrease in the foreign currency. Yes, Alma, you are correct. Okay. So increase in the supply of USD. Increase in the supply of USD. So when supply increases, generally you have this is what I learn in class 11. When the supply is more, automatically prices fall. So the same case apply here also in this market. When the supply of USD will be more, automatically the value of USD will fall. When it will fall, the value of the, or we can say exchange value of the INR will increase. Okay, is it clear about this mechanism? Let us talk about the depreciation now. Okay, now depreciation just inverse of it. Okay, now point number one. Please let me know what point number one in case of depreciation of INR. Here, take the point exchange rate. So exchange rate will increase or decrease when there is a depreciation of the INR. INR, okay, good. Alma, yes, increase in the exchange rate. If exchange rate will increase, then you have to pay more. Earlier, okay, earlier you paid 70, now you have to pay 75 rupee. 75 rupee. Got it? So when you will pay more Indian currency to get USD dollar, it means there is a depreciation of your currency. Depreciation of INR. Okay? Okay, so this is the example which I share with you. Now, next point, that is related to the cause. Now let me know what is the cause. Cause for the depreciation. Again, these points will help you demand and supply. Keep in mind about cause means there is something wrong with the supply and demand. Got it? So if this part is clear, easily you can explain the another one. Okay, easily you can explain the depreciation part. So let me know what the cause. Take the demand for USD. Okay, take this point, demand for USD. Please let me know. Okay, demand for the USD. Okay, so increase or decrease? Decrease in INR. Okay, so mention Arya mentioned clearly USD or INR because you have to mention. Okay, to make the things clear, my dear students, please mention. So if you will mention decrease in the demand for INR, then it will be good. If you will mention decrease in the demand for USD, then it will be wrong. Got it? So increase in USD, yes, and demand for USD will increase, and the demand for INR, okay. It means why depreciating? Why INR depreciate? It means there is a low demand for the same. Low demand for the same. Simply you can write. Or who is there? Who is the competitor of the INR? Who is the competitor? There is a competition between INR and USD. So, for example, see, listen. I am sharing very simplest example. Very simplest example. India and Australia, okay, India and England playing the cricket match. Okay, both of them are playing the cricket match. If India will win, does it not? Don't you think that England will defeat in the same? In the same match, one team will win, another will lose. Face the defeat. Both cannot defeat it at the same time. Like two teams are playing, okay, both of them lose the match. Is it possible? Both of them won the match. Is it possible? Is it possible? Yes or no? Simple, very simple mechanism. So keep in mind this example. Okay? Store this example and it will help you. Okay? So it means increase in demand for INR, then decrease in the demand for, okay, increase in the demand for USD, it means decrease in the demand for INR. Very easy. Now, from the supply point of view, is, let me know. I am writing here first of all USD. So, do you think the supply of USD will be more or less, upward or downward? Supply of USD will fall. And what about the supply of, okay, supply of INR? The supply of INR, for example, Kushil, Satmika, Shrisal, Gaurav, Anupam, Bhagyashree. Supply of Utkarsh increase. Yes. Okay. So this is about the appreciation and depreciation. This is very interesting question. Keep in mind, very interesting and logics are there. So I have given you, I shared one clue with you, clue cricket match. Okay. A will win. It means, what does it mean? That B has lost the match. Both cannot lose at a time. Both of them cannot win at a time. Okay. So same. This is also game, cricket game. You can also say this is also like that only. So game is there between two currencies. Okay. So game is there is a game between two currencies. If A will appreciate, then B has to depreciate. Okay. Okay. So now I will discuss the questions from the high order thinking skills. Page number 340. Page number 340. Okay. Q number 1 now. Okay, now let us discuss about the question number 1. Q1. Is there any doubt from this part? Is there any person having any doubts from this part? Okay, otherwise I will go ahead and we will discuss about the question number 1 from the high order thinking skills. Okay, so high order thinking skill question number 1. Okay, how does appreciation and depreciation of domestic currency, appreciation and depreciation of domestic currency means INR, Indian rupees, affect exports and imports of the domestic economy? Affects exports and imports of the domestic economy. Meanwhile, please go through. Okay, you people go through, and meanwhile I will rub this part. Appreciation and depreciation. Okay, so with respect to export and import. Okay, so how does appreciation and depreciation of the domestic currency? Here we can write INR, Indian rupees. With respect to Indian rupees, okay, will definitely affect your exports and imports. Okay, export and import of the domestic economy. Okay, so let us discuss about first of all appreciation of INR. Appreciation of INR. So I am giving you hint. Earlier 70 rupee, now 75 rupees. Okay, equal to 1 USD. Equal to 1 USD. Okay, this is the situation. Okay, this, okay, just I created one situation so that you will be able to understand. Okay, will be able to understand. So this is what they have mentioned on the very first. Appreciation of the domestic currency. So appreciation of the domestic currency. Appreciation of the domestic currency. Okay, no. Then you have to write earlier 75, now 70. Okay, please let me change. Okay, sorry. In case of appreciation, we have to pay less. Keep in mind. In case of appreciation of INR, we have to pay less. Okay, so this is the situation now. So it implies that what are the outcomes and results? Now you have to pay less Indian rupee to get $1. You are saving 5 rupee, saving 5 rupee per dollar, saving 5 rupee per dollar. So now what will happen when you talk about what they have mentioned? Okay. So in other way you are saving, or we can also say that you need, okay, less is required. Okay, sir, required, less is required means now less Indian rupees are required here. Less Indian rupees are required to get the same dollar. Got it? In the same way, if you say about the import, first point, import. So when there is a appreciation, import will be more. Import means to purchase the goods from the international market. To purchase the goods from the international market. So you will be importing more. Okay. Another example. Let's see. I am giving you in rupees. For example, your company importing huge amount of commodity and the volume is around 50 lakh rupee, 50 lakh or 50,000 lakh. Okay, or let 100 crore. Amount is 100 crore. So transactions of the 100 crore. So if there will be 5% saving per dollar, so you will be able to save huge amount of money. Huge amount of money will be able to save. That's 70,000 crore, 75,000 crore. So straightforward, there will be the saving of 5,000 crore, 5,000 crore rupee. Got it? That I am talking about 75,000 crore. Okay, this is the amount of money you are using for the export and import. Let me talk about import first of all. Okay, importing this much. So 70,000 crore rupee paid by earlier. Now you are paying only 70,000 crore. So there is a straightforward 5,000 crore saving. Got it? 5,000 crore rupee will be saved. So now what you can do? You have two options. Either buy more or don't. So 5,000 crore rupee you can use to buy more goods from rest of the world. Yes or no? If you want to use this surplus money, okay, why this surplus money is there? It is because of appreciation of INR. So this 5,000 crore rupee can be used to buy more goods from the same country or from other countries. So it will increase your import. Are you getting my point? So imports likely to increase. Okay, imports will likely to increase. And what about the exports now? So export will fall, vice versa. Export of India, export from your country will definitely fall. So again, vice versa relation is there. More import, then less exports. Okay, So why export will fall? Because now I and R is cost. Okay, means in other sense, from their point of view, from foreigners' point of view, now they are getting only 70 rupee. Earlier they were getting the 75. Means 5 rupee less they are getting per dollar. Foreigners 5 rupee less. So for them there will be deficit of 5,000 crore. For the foreigners, those who are okay. See, your exports, it means import of other countries. And are you getting this point or not getting? Export and import, why there is an inverse relationship? Again, I am sharing one example. You purchased, okay, you purchased latest laptop from America. Now, you are purchasing from rest of the world, which is why it will be called import. Import of laptop from America. Who? You imported. It does it not? It means that the same commodity exported by the America. Yes or no? Yes or no? Please let me clear. Means America exported laptop that you purchase. Now the same is import for you. Okay. So this is what I want to say here. So 5,000 crore rupee surplus from the it is because of the appreciation of the INR. So you are saving. You means Indians are saving. But see from the Americans' point of view. So there is a deficit. Means they are getting less now. Per dollar they are getting less. How much less? 5,000 crore less they will be getting. So automatically their exports will fall. So export of our country means they will not buy more goods from India. Americans will not buy more goods because there is a fall in the volume of money. So they will buy less. If they will buy less, so in the same way, our exports will fall. Okay? Thank you, Vijay. Okay, so this is about the appreciation of the domestic currency. Okay, in the same way, now depreciation of INR. Depreciation of INR. In this case, depreciation of the domestic currency. Okay, now situation will be reverse. Situation will be reverse. So in this reverse situation, okay, you have to pay, okay, earlier 70, now 75 rupee, 75 rupee per dollar, 75 rupee, 75 rupee per dollar, per dollar. Now you have to pay more INR, more rupee you have to pay to get $1. How much extra you have to pay? 5 rupees extra. 5 rupees extra. Let you want to buy around $1,000. Let you want to buy, okay, around $1,000. Okay, so 5,000 you have to pay extra for the same. Now its effect on, so let us talk about the export and import. Okay, so its effect on the export and import of the country. Again, okay. So now you there is a deficit. Deficit means you have to pay more. So overall, less money will be left out with you to buy the goods from the international markets. From the international markets. So Indian will buy less from the foreign markets. So we can say the imports. So here imports were more. Okay, when there was a depreciation of appreciation of INR. Now, so now let me know, my dears. In this case, INR, appreciation of INR. So imports increased. Now, in case of depreciation of INR. So your imports will increase or decrease. Imports, imports or imports by India will decrease. Yes. Now, why you are buying less from the international market? Why Indians are importing less from the international market? Because they have to pay more and more Indian rupee. They have to pay more. So when we pay more, definitely we buy less. Okay, this is the theory which I taught you in microeconomics. Okay, so now things are costly for you in the international market. Yes, very good by all the participants. And what about the exports? And export will be more or less. Export will rise. Yes, good. Yes, all the participants, good job. So exports will rise. Why? Because now foreigners, they are getting 75 rupees by giving $1. Earlier they were getting 70 rupees, means 5 rupees they are getting extra. Or we can say they are saving. That saving can be utilized to buy more goods from the India. Got it? That the volume is okay. So earlier they paid 70,000. Okay, 75,000. So they will be saving, means their saving will be more. Got it? Means now they are getting the dollar, they are getting the Indian rupees by paying less their currency. By they have paying less to get more, which is why exports will increase. Okay, means now the USD is strong. Now USD is strong. When it is strong, USD can buy more from the Indian markets. USD means dollar can buy more goods from the Indian markets. So when it will buy more goods from the Indian markets, means exports from your country will increase. Exports from your country will increase. Okay, so this is about the question number 1. This is about the question number 1. Clear? Okay, the question which we are going to discuss, they are very important. Okay, so once you will be able to understand one part, automatically it will help you to understand the another one. Got it? Okay, now Q2. Okay, Q2. Should I start Q2? Meanwhile, go through the question number 2. Question number 2. Please go through the question number 2. So question number 2, explain why supply of foreign currency rises in response to rise in exchange rate. Okay, so supply of foreign currency the supply of foreign currency increases. Why does it increase? In response to rise in exchange rate. Okay, is why supply rises when there is a rise in the exchange rate. Keep in mind, or let me correlate it. Why supply of mobiles increases when the price of the mobile or price per piece of mobile is more. Understood? Got it? Means supply is more because prices are more from the producer's point of view, from the supplier's point of view, from the supplier's point of view. I think question is clear now. Question is clear? Okay. So now let us discuss. It is very important to understand the question. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Now, very first point, supply of USD dollar increases when there is a rise in the exchange rate. Okay, it means it is suitable for the USD, it is suitable for the America. Okay, which is why American dollar, the supply of the American dollar will be more. Okay, so they can get more Indian rupees. They can get more Indian rupees by paying less their currency. Means by paying, or we can say by paying the same dollar, they will be able to get more INR, more INR. So there is a first effect on the foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment. Let multinational corporations from America wanted to invest in India. Around, okay, let around 75,000 crore. 75,000 crore. Okay, that they wanted to invest 75,000 crore. Earlier exchange rate was 70. Now this is the earlier situation, and now 75 equal, okay, 75 will be equal to 1 USD. And got it? And conditions are there to start that particular business. 75,000 crore rupee, crore INR is required to start the business. Okay, to start the business, this much money is required, and this is the, okay, foreigner. This is American person. Okay, American multinational corporation, and wanted to set up their business in India. Okay, when, okay, now 75,000 crore they wanted to invest. Exchange rate earlier was 70, now 75, okay, 75. So now the things are very much in the favor of this multinational, for this industrialist. Because of change in the exchange rate, now he is getting more. Earlier 70,000 crore, 70,000 crore. And what was the cost of production? 75,000. So in this case, either he has to borrow 5,000 crore more, or he has to wait for the change in the exchange rate. Suddenly the exchange rate in his favor. Okay, in his favor, now 75 he will get by giving $1. Now the things will be completely in his favor. Now he will buy. Okay, what he will do? He will purchase the INR and will definitely go for the expansion or to start his new business in India. So this is in the favor of FDI. FDI also increases. FDI also increases. Okay, so FDI will increase when they due to this effect that supply of USD will be more. Okay, supply of USD will be more. Now I said this multinational or this industrialist, okay, and he is from America. When he is from the America, definitely will be holding the USA dollar. When he had to buy the Indian currency, definitely he has to exchange. So when he will exchange, in that case, the supply of this USD will increase in the Indian markets. Okay, will increase in the Indian markets. Means he has to purchase the money, Indian rupees. Okay, he has to buy Indian rupees to start his business. He means American. Point number 1 is clear. Now point number 2. Next point. Okay, that is related to the exports. FDI. Now, point number 2. Exports. Related to the exports. Now, point number 2, in this case, so appreciation of the domestic currency, okay. Now, appreciation of domestic currency. Keep in mind, appreciation of the domestic currency implies depreciation. Appreciation of USD. It means depreciation of INR. Depreciation of INR, when INR will depreciate, in that case Indian exports will increase, or in other words we can say Americans or foreigners will buy more goods from the Indian markets. Reason, they are getting more INR by paying their currency, more amount. So that surplus money can be used to buy more goods from the India. So in this case, it will help to increase the exports of your country. Definitely exports will increase. Okay. So point number 2, exports will be more. Point number 3, FII, foreign institutional investment. Foreign institutional investment. This is related to the investment in the share markets. Okay, investment is a share market. For institutional investment. So this is the fixed assets, and here institutional investment, for example share market or bond debentures, they are multinational companies, they are investing. Foreigners, they are also buying the Indian shares. Okay, they can also buy the share of like HDFC or Bajaj Finance or Maruti and so on. So options are there. Now when the supply of USD, why there is a more supply of USD? It is because they are purchasing more shares from the Indian market. Okay, sorry, Betty. Why supply is more? Because foreigners, they are purchasing more shares in the Indian market. It is because of rise in the exchange rate. Reason, rise in the exchange rate. when there is this, they will definitely buy more shares, so automatically the supply of INR will increase. Okay, so time is over, not almost over, but I have consumed 8 minutes. Okay, so bye. We will continue tomorrow. Okay.